culture here. So come and have some fun in Provo.
Coming up on BYU Basketball with Dave Rose, the Cougars get a split on the opening weekend of conference play. Now they get set to hit the road. Coach Rose is here with a recap and a preview, plus sophomore forward Payton Dastrup joins us right here in Studio C, where BYU Basketball with Dave Rose starts now.
Inside, he scores with 2 seconds. It is all over. Off the dribble.
Jimmer from 40 feet. Got it! He got it!
I think we can learn a lot from this. It's obviously a disappointing loss, but there's a lot of things that we'll take from it and move forward.
Base pulls it out to the right corner. One-hand whip to Yo. Yo right down the lane and right to the rim, and he rocks it. Into a three, top of the key. Go! Elijah Bryant!
This is BYU Basketball with Dave Rose, presented by Siegfried and Jensen, live from Studio C in Provo, Utah, with your host, the voice of the Cougars, Greg Wrubell.
Well, good evening once again. Happy New Year, Cougar Nation. Welcome back inside the beautiful BYU Broadcasting building here in Provo, Utah. We're coming off our Christmas break as we get back to business and the Cougars get back to the conference grind. Always good to be with BYU basketball fans here in Studio C. And to join us in our live studio audience, really easy. Simply request your free seats at byucougars.com/Rose Show. You can also join tonight's conversation on Twitter with the hashtag Rose Show. Use that hashtag to send in your questions for Coach Rose, and Peyton Dastrup will be asking those questions later on in the show. And I'm joined on our on-court set here, BYU TV, by BYU head coach Dave Rose. And Dave, it's our first show of 2018, and I know you guys are fully focused on basketball, obviously, but did you ring it in? Did you watch a little football? How was your holiday weekend?
Well, it was pretty quick, but I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, and wish everybody a great, happy, prosperous new year. I'm excited for our team. I think that when you play on Saturday and then you have Christmas Eve and on Sunday and then Christmas is Monday and you practice on Tuesday, it comes pretty quick and goes pretty quick. But and then we just repeated it again for the new year. But I did get a chance to watch a little bit of the football game last night, the end of the Rose Bowl and then the start to the Sugar Bowl. But looks like Atlanta's going to have a big party here next week.
Yeah. Did any of your teams win of the two that made it to the title game?
No,
or?
I actually was cheering for Oklahoma and Clemson. So,
so you know for two. Yeah.
It's a good year so far.
Well, yeah. Hope it improves on the basketball court. Now, we just got through opening weekend of WCC play. The league gets going right after Christmas, and to fit everything in before the tournament in Vegas, you got to start really before or during the holidays.
Yeah, and it looks like more and more conferences are having this issue. Big Ten moved their tournament to New York, and so they played some league games before Christmas, and it looks like we've kind of decided that we want to. Because of the final schedule of our league, everybody's got finals at different times, that it's really hard to play that first week of conference before Christmas. And so we've decided to move it till after Christmas. But it gets pretty quick. The 28th is, we actually played, I think, on the 27th. Right now we're scheduled to play on the 26th next year, but I'm sure they're going to move that somehow to adjust it. But it's just part of what we do because of when our tournament plays and the fact that we're playing 18 league games. So got started and got off to a good start on Wednesday night and then played really well on Saturday and played well enough to win the game and missed a few, assignments and execution issues late in the game and we couldn't pull it off in overtime. But our guys have come back, practiced really well yesterday and had a great practice today. And so this will be interesting. We went a long time. We went for a month or so without losing. And so you have to find a way to put that, that disappointment aside and then move on to the next challenge. And hopefully our guys will be good at it this weekend.
Well, it was an opening weekend split decision. Let's break it down a little more closely now. It started with Portland coming into your place on Thursday. They had never won a game in Provo, and you guys kept it that way.
Well, and they played really well. They gave us a great first half. There's Jashir coming off that ball screen and Luke rolling, and we got the ball right to him. We got off to a nice start. We're up 4, and then we lose Swanigan in the corner there, and we emphasized it all week. And Yoli actually put it to the extreme there with the challenge. We got the block after he made his first one. And emphasize those gaps where we defensively, we get in the gap and try and challenge him. Here's TJ with a nice pull-up off the fast break and hitting that. And then Eli kind of went to work. That was a great read in the full court and being able to take that all the way to the basket for a score. And one thing Portland's really good at is making threes, best in our league as far as how many they make a game. And they got us spread out here, and we were late to that three, and then they drove us and laid it up here, but we kind of go to work here. You know, it was a great pass by Jashir, and Yoli was really on attack almost the whole weekend, and so good defense there. And
here's a standard banked-in three from.
Just got a little bit unlucky, you know, in that situation, and but our guys, we got the ball stopped, got it kicked, challenged it, and we just kind of kissed it off the glass.
They started off 7 for 14 from three. There's Franklin Porter with a jumper in the lane. They start off 7 for 14 from three. Then they finish off missing their last, I think it was 13, over 13 to end.
And you know, a couple of them were at their pace, but I think we sped them up a little bit, challenged them pretty good. We got better as the game went on. There's nice to get a couple easy baskets. It seems like we've had a hard time, you know, with creating easy baskets for us. But there's a nice play by TJ in that zone. He's in the middle and gets it and kicks it opposite to Eli, and Eli hits that three in the corner. And here's a nice pass from Evan Troy to McKay, and that kind of finished it off right there. But good thing we hit that three. I think that made 4 for the night or something. We had a hard time making threes in that game, and really turned into a kind of a dribble penetration game for us.
Held Portland to 45, and you win a lot of games at that number.
Yeah, that was a good defensive effort, and then our offense was just good enough to kind of help us through it.
And the two guys that keyed the offense, Eli and Yoli, they actually combined to score more points than Portland did as a team on that night. As they scored 48, Portland had just the 45. And more often than not, you'll see these two guys leading the way for you.
Right now, they're you know, really, you know, option 1A, 1A or 1B or 1A, whatever. But the two of them are having, you know, a really good season. You know, Eli's game against Utah was pretty similar to Yoli's game against, you know, St. Mary's, and I think the balance can improve on this team, and hopefully that's where we find the improvement with our group, that we keep these guys, you know, playing at a really high rate, and then we can, you know, add some other 2 or 3 guys with them, and then guys will have a hard time focusing on us and taking things away.
You mentioned not losing for more than a month, and that Portland win got you to 9 wins in a row. So 9-game win streak heading into Saturday, and St. Mary's came in on a 7-game win streak. And so a great matchup that way, a couple of 12-win teams, and 2 of the best frontline players in the conference had a great showdown as Yoli and Jock Landale put up big numbers and really had a great battle.
Yeah, we got the ball to Yo early just because we wanted to see how they were going to guard him. We felt they'd guard him one-on-one, and you know, we tried to mix things up with Jock, but he was just too good all night long. I mean, we got him to make some mistakes and turn the ball over a little bit, but when he's down there in that block, he's as good as any low-post scorer as we played against. And Emmett Nahr is a guy who will just exploit you anytime you make a mistake. There's Pate. Pate come in and hit a big three for us. And they were going to let Yo shoot all night out there, and he got in a good rhythm. And you can see that, you know, there's TJ with the big three from the wing. The really great hustle play by Peyton, got that thing turned over, and another big three by Eli. We're moving the ball well, and guys are playing with confidence, and you know, it's kind of back and forth. It's exactly how you expect with the preseason conference, you know, favorite, you know, coming into your place. And you know, we doubled down a little bit there, and they kicked it out, hit a three. There's another three in the corner. Paying too much attention to the guy inside, but there's another easy basket. We get a steal, and TJ gets the ball out to Yo for a dunk. And those easy baskets are things that we need to really kind of improve on. And there we go, one-on-one in the post again, and we lock down on the shooters on the outside, and he kind of exploits us inside. And big play here by Eli, taking it straight to the basket and scoring. And then we're supposed to, you know, we get in a situation where we're supposed to switch that, and we don't switch it, and so he gets an open three.
That put you up 6 late, then they made a couple of shots closing down the stretch.
Yeah, here's another situation here where, you know, we kind of suck in to try to help against that inside presence.
Big game tire here by TJ.
Nice play to tie the game up. We get a big stop right here. Eli comes in and makes a big steal, and then we come. Zach was supposed to pop out a little bit quicker than he got it. You know, Hermanson kind of got in his way, and so he couldn't get out to where he was supposed to be, and they ran into each other, and that was a big turnover. And then we get a great look. You know, Eli takes that thing, and the guy from the corner stays in to defend the basket, and Eli kicks that thing out, and we get a clean look, and just doesn't go in for us. And you know, we go back and forth here in overtime. Big fella scores, and then you know TJ comes on, and then here's another situation where we're supposed to switch. One guy switches, the other one doesn't, and then we leave the guy wide open for a shot. And they're too good. They're just you know, really good if they're going to get that much time. And then that baseline drift, the pass in the corner, at Hermanson's kind of bread and butter. So a couple mistakes here and there, and then our inability to kind of execute at the time we needed to puts us in a position where we're looking forward to, you know, the next time, and hopefully that from the disappointment that we had, we can get going again this next weekend.
Those two almost canceled each other out in terms of how they produced on Saturday.
Yeah, they're both really good. You see two of the best, you know, low post scorers, I think, in the country going at each other, and a really, you know, exciting game, you know, in the Marriott Center, great crowd, and an afternoon game, and just one of those tilts where, you know, you hope you can make enough plays, and we're, you know, a play or two short in that game.
So all 10 league teams opened up on the weekend. Everyone played twice. Let's take a look at how the league standings shape up through one weekend of play. BYU sitting there at 1-1, part of a number of teams that even after the opening weekend. And St. Mary's Gonzaga, where you expect to see them. And San Diego's off to a nice start. No surprise there, Dave, I guess the way they played their non-conference slate.
Yeah, they did. The big three road wins that they got at Colorado and
Grand Canyon,
at New Mexico State and at Grand Canyon, you know that it's a good team. And I actually watched them for the first time over the weekend because I'm preparing for San Francisco, and San Francisco played them on Thursday night. And so you're watching San Francisco and against San Diego.
Yeah,
and the whole
how good a job they did.
Whole time you're flipping over to the San Diego thing to see who that guy is, because they got a couple new players.
Yeah.
And that's good, really good for the league. Hopefully they can, you know, play really well, and we'll have 4 or 5 teams here that are at the top of the league. You never know how this is going to work, but the more strong teams in our league, the better, as far as trying to, you know, get quality wins down the road.
Well, we're in it now, and it's San Francisco next up. We'll talk about them in the next segment, taking our first break. And as we do, I want you to know that you can enjoy that full hot breakfast buffet, dinner Monday through Wednesday, a kitchen, and a large grassy backyard along the Provo River Trail, all at the Residence Inn Marriott in Provo. When we come back, the Cougars are back on the road for the first time in 6 weeks. We talk about that with Coach Rose as we continue here in Studio C. Back in a minute.
Life's difficult moments are deepened when we find ourselves alone. There are times when we need each other. Only by giving of ourselves do we truly find happiness. This is the reason we have relationships. We do for others what they can't do for themselves. We revere life, and we revere health. Let's live better.
Hi, I'm Dave McCann with BYU TV Sports. Each season, we invite companies like yours to be a part of the BYU brand, aligning your business with respected academics and athletics. Becoming a corporate partner means you'll benefit from showcasing your products and services with game day signage, social media, radio, and TV campaigns. Whether on the field, in the stands, or on the air, BYU's here to help your brand grow. Email sponsorship@byu.edu today.
He was 26 when he became a paraplegic. He hadn't become bitter about it, and he's just sort of used that opportunity to help other people and to be a voice for people who don't have a voice.
We're playing an unselfish brand of basketball, so it's just super fun to get out there and play with those guys.
Watch BYU take on Pacific live this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 8 Mountain. We're all in with BYU TV Sports.
I think we deserve to have a few questions answered. Let's start with, why am I here? You are here because the sparks restored you to life 4 centuries after your death.
But why us?
Would you rather we restore someone else?
I would rather know the truth.
The truth is, humans were extinct. Now they are not.
BYU Basketball with Dave Rose is presented in part by the BYU Creamery, the classic BYU tradition. Have a scoop today. And by Smith's. Low prices, market fresh at Smith's.
Welcome back inside Studio C. I'm Greg Wrubell with BYU head coach Dave Rose. Now, back in November, just a week apart, BYU made 2 trips for 3 games back east. But since Thanksgiving weekend, the Cougs were home for 9 in a row. That is, in the Beehive State, at least, in Utah, for 9 in a row. And Coach Rose, your team went 8-1 in those 9 games here in the state.
Yeah, and it was a good run for us. I think that when you talk about not being on the road, for 6 weeks, that's probably a little bit generous. I mean, the fact
Deceptive.
We played at Utah Valley, and we played in Vivint, and we played at Utah State, and those were all really big games for us. But it was a nice homestand for us to be able to play the 5 home games in a row, and now we look forward to what the challenge of the league is you try to get out there, get your first road win, and that's San Francisco on Thursday, and then we have Pacific on Saturday. But the guys still have a week of school that we're not in school. We don't start school till the next Monday. So this trip will probably be, from that perspective, probably the most relaxed they'll be as far as not worrying about missing class and missing assignments and tests that come later on in the semester. But hopefully we're all together and we're all healthy and we're ready to to compete these 2 nights back to back.
You guys leave town tomorrow. You're at San Francisco Thursday, at Pacific on Saturday. And you've had some wild games up at USF, for some high-scoring games, some up-tempo games. Last year, more of a grind. But either way, since you've joined the WCC, you've never lost a game on the Hilltop. You're 6-0 at USF. And here's USF in a big win they got against Nevada in Las Vegas a week or so ago, so you know how good they can be.
Yeah, this was in New Orleans in a holiday tournament. And they beat Nevada, which actually is the best win statistically of our league. That's the
out of conference
on the numbers, the best out of conference win of anyone in our league. So it's a team that shoots the 3. They shoot 31 plus 3s a game, and shot over 40 threes a couple times. So it's going to be, and they run the old Princeton stuff like Air Force used to run, except it's really fast, it's really quick. And we're going to have to be really dialed in. We can't make mistakes defensively, or they're going to get an open shot, and we're going to have to contest these 3-point shots, because they've got multiple guys who can play. They play 11, 12 guys. Yep. Their bench is one of the strongest benches in the league, and so you're going to see new, fresh guys all the time, basically doing the same thing. It's just a matter of being able to get them stopped.
Really stark contrast from Thursday to Saturday, because USF's all about the 3, and Pacific almost ignores the 3 and says, we're going to throw it up, crash it, go get it, get to the free throw line, and play it inside the arc.
Yeah, if you put a trip together that is totally different as far as the prep are concerned, this is as extreme as you can get. But yeah. I haven't seen Pacific play yet, so I've seen a lot of their scores, but we'll have to dial in on that as we get this San Francisco scout finished.
Well, since we last had a show, you had a couple of roster changes. You added 1 player, said so long to another player, and got another player back for a little bit, and you hope to get somebody else back soon. Maybe you can update us on how things are shaking out.
Yeah, well, first we'll go with the player we lost, Kajon Brown. He was such a great addition to our program and our team. And, he had some issues with his family and some illness, and just felt like the best thing for him was to go home and kind of regroup and reevaluate what he was going to do, but spend some time with his grandmother. And then we got Colby Lee off of, his mission, and now he's here enrolled. We'll be going to school in December, in January in the winter semester. And then we got Braden back, and Braden had been injured, and he came back and practiced. Actually played in the Portland game a little bit, and then he re-injured himself today in practice. So I don't know how long he'll be back, but be out. But that's a blow to us just because he's so versatile in our practices. He can play the 3, play the 4, scout on the 5, still know what we're doing on our main group, and so that that'll hurt us. And then we're waiting for Dalt. Dalt's a big part of our rotation with our post guys, and hopefully we can get him back. And that's kind of week to week. We don't really know. I know it's feeling better, but I don't know how close he is to actually being able to go full go on it.
Well, with no Dalton Nixon, someone that got a little more opportunity to play and do more is tonight's player guest coming up in a bit, and that's Peyton Dastrup. Peyton's been pretty good for you the last few weeks.
Yeah, he really has, and I'm happy for Peyton. Peyton works really hard. He's really committed, and we spent a lot of time together trying to figure out the best mix for him to get him, in the game and helping our team. And he kind of had his breakout moment at UMass and that big win for us. Had a big game against Utah, but he's given us good minutes here and there, and hopefully we can, move it a little bit forward where we can get him in our rotation and he becomes a mainline guy for us.
We'll visit with Peyton next. As we head to break, we'll tell you that Utah Community Credit Union helps people make smart decisions every day. At UCCU, you can get a low fixed rate on a home equity line of credit and lock in that low rate for 10 years with absolutely no closing fees. To learn more, visit uccu.com. After the break, Peyton Dastrup joins us. This is BYU Basketball with Dave Rose.
If you have symptoms such as depression, fatigue, headaches, or an inability to concentrate, you may have low thyroid caused by Hashimoto's disease.
We're trained in blood chemistry. We really understand how to look for imbalances in the simple blood test. And once we can identify what those are, then we can customize a course of treatment. Our biggest goal is that we can really teach and educate these patients.
Red River Health and Wellness can help with a treatment plan remotely or at any one of our locations.
Game Day Promos helps BYU build the Cougar brand with customized promotional items. Blankets, flashlights, balls, almost anything really, to increase fan loyalty and team support. Businesses can do the same thing, carefully selecting items that Game Day Promos can customize with any brand. The result? Gifts to reward customers. Licensed promotional product vendor for BYU. Game Day Promos. Beyond sports, beyond expectations.
Get outside with the ones you love and enjoy the open road. And the closed one. We believe in family, fun, and experiences that last. And we want to be there as you make new memories over and over again. That's why we're proud to carry the popular Nissan Rogue. Tim Daly Nissan Southtown. Family owned since 1968.
I believe it's really important to be well-rounded. Being here at BYU is the best decision I ever made.
There's a time for everything. When it's time for basketball, locked in to play hoops.
My first love is basketball. I want to play basketball as long as possible. I love the challenge.
Thank you. Pass it on.
4:50 to go till halftime. McKay will drive and send it low to Peyton. Peyton throws it down. Peyton Dastrup with the dunk. Is it coming here from Dastrup? It is! Dastardly! Peyton Dastrup with a career high. They'll block by Dastrup again.
It's a guy whose confidence level is off the charts right now.
Top of the key, Peyton fakes the 3, drives the key, right to the rim, floater score by Peyton Dastrup.
Welcome back to BYU Basketball with Dave Rose, with your host, the voice of the Cougars, Greg Wrubell.
Yes, we are back inside Studio C for more BYU Basketball with Dave Rose. Watch and listen to us Tuesday nights on BYU TV and BYU Radio, and use the hashtag Rose Show for a chance to see your question asked during our Q&A segments a little later on in the program. Sitting alongside head coach Dave Rose, I'm Greg Wrubell, welcoming in a sophomore from Mesa, Arizona. Please bring in number 15, Peyton Dastrup.
Peyton.
Good to have you, Peyton.
Yeah, good to be here.
So long before you were a BYU player, you were a BYU fan.
Yes.
What is your earliest Cougar sports memory?
Wow. I think, well, my dad played ice hockey here, and when I was a very, very young child, I mean, not even a year old, I remember going to Peaks Ice Arena. We've got pictures that document it. I don't necessarily
remember
it, but,
but you were there.
There's plenty of documentation of him skating me around on the ice and stuff like that. But I think the biggest memory that I remember was being in a neighbor's house watching Beck to Harleen, and I think that's the highest I've ever jumped in my life. I almost scraped my knuckles on the ceiling fan I think I was an 11 or 12-year-old kid, and so yeah, it's been BYU since day one.
Your dad shared a video with me of you at a BYU football game, and you're, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, whatever you were, and you're on the field getting, I think, Max Hall's autograph, Harvey Younga, the guys like that. You're getting autographs like a fan, right?
Absolutely. I was, but I mean, before my freshman year of high school, it was all football for me. And I'd shoot hoops with my friends and stuff like that. It wasn't like I was just strictly football, but freshman year kind of changed a little bit of the dynamic with that, but I do remember those moments very fondly that created a bond with BYU, and it's helped me to get here.
And Coach Rose, as you've shared with me before, Peyton loves the BYU sports experience. Like, it's clearly part of him.
Oh yeah, you just turn on the BYU TV at any sporting event, and you'll see Peyton there. You know, sometimes I try to figure out what time the game really is, so I wonder how late he's out. But he's got a whole crowd with him wherever he goes, and one of the more social.
There it is. Volleyball probably there.
There we go.
Yeah, football game there, and I see you at soccer. Yeah, the soccer there. Oh, I hope we get the unicorn out there. The pink unicorn. There we go.
There it is.
We can find you all around.
He's got the greatest hat on for Peyton. Where in the world did you get that hat?
My cousin gave it to me for Christmas.
What does it say on it?
It says, so it's got the Friends,
TV show logo,
but it says no new friends.
That's a good thing for Peyton.
He's got enough?
He's got enough.
Okay, he's all right.
Okay.
He's got a social schedule that it pales to none of the guys.
That's true.
And then when I talk to 3 or 4 of the other guys, they always tell me, well, maybe Peyton can help me with that. He's got a lot of friends. You know? So,
he's got enough friends, clearly.
He's got enough.
He's friended up.
So no new friends.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Now, you're looking pretty svelte these days. Your body underwent a bit of a transformation from freshman season to sophomore season. Was there like the Dastrup diet, or are you just living better? Or how did it turn out for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of things coupled into just trying to be able to get to where I felt comfortable and where the coaches needed me to be able to perform at the level that I could for this team. And Coach Shork and Coach Quincy both kind of took me into the back room and were like, all right, hey, let's get this done. Like, we know what you're capable of. Coach Quincy saw me at the top 100 camp as a high schooler and just remembers my motor, my ability to go and go and go, and so that's what we wanted to try to get back to. And yeah, it was a grind. At the end of last season, I remember weighing in at just under 280 and a body fat percentage that was, I'm not going to say it on live TV. Let's just say it's a lot better now. And so, I mean, a really disciplined diet. Not so much cutting out things to eat, but just eating at different times of the day, not eating late at night, getting quality sleep, and just making simple decisions that I knew were going to be able to impact me in the long run. And then coupled with the workouts that we went through in the spring and the summer, helped me to be able to get there. And I mean, I'm still working at it and still trying to maintain that because, I mean, on my mission, I just kind of let myself go. Being in Panama, it was difficult to find a place to be able to get some quality workouts in, but no excuses. I'm glad to be where I am now, and I hope people can recognize the efforts I put in to try to be able to help this team.
And Davey has shown a lot of progress.
Well, absolutely. I think that there was a time where I think Peyton believed that the mass, the bulk that he had would actually favor and help him. And But his game is really unique, and he's not a real pounder down on the block. He's good down there, but he actually is really good at spacing the floor. He's really skilled with the ball in the high post on the perimeter. And for him to be able to do that for us, he just needed to, have a different kind of the same body that we, recruited him in. And so I think that he finally found a place where he was really comfortable doing it, and then went to work, and it's been great.
Now, Peyton, your cool hat covers your latest hairstyle, and your hair gets a lot of attention for some reason. And you've had some more extreme looks in the past.
Oh boy!
I think your freshman year might have shown something a little high and tight.
Hey.
Yeah. Dave, you want to review that one as opposed to what he's rocking these days?
No, that's why I commented on the hat. Okay? I like that look right there. A little bit out the sides, a little bit in the back. It's all good.
Exactly.
Whenever the mood strikes, are you that kind of guy? Like, I just feel like something different, or what?
Well, I think part of it all. Well, I think it kind of started in the Mission, because there were, barbers. You'd get your hair cut for $1.50, and they kind of just did whatever they wanted to. you could say, all right, trim it back on the sides, kind of keep it long on top. Next thing I know, I'm walking home, and I get home from the barber, and I've got a part about the size of my index finger thick. And we had a zone conference the next week, and I was like, oh no,
this is not going to work.
This is not. Fortunately,
you needed that hat.
I did need the hat. I did need the hat. But
now, this last few weeks for you has been really productive. You're playing a lot more, playing very, very well, and it's all been here at home. You hit the road now for the first time in a while, but as I recall, the last time you guys were really away from home in Brooklyn, Dave, as I recall, that was a big part of that UMass win late in that game.
Huge part. We went to zone late in that game, and Payton's really comfortable in the middle of that zone, covers a lot of space. He's a good communicator, and we caused them a lot of problems. I mean, we had to come back from a 10-point deficit in the last 4 minutes of the game, and then Payton obviously made a big rebound, second shot, got that in, but. I think that gave him some real confidence to be able to realize that, there's a real place on this team for me, and not only for him to be able to shine, but for him to really help our team. And he's really, the last 8 games been really good for us.
Looking forward to getting back on a plane, getting out with the boys?
Definitely. It'll be fun. I mean, we've been here in the friendly confines for a month and a half or so. And so road trips are always a blast with these guys. So.
We do look forward to it. Well, a weekly Rose Show feature of ours is our personality profile. Each week, our special guest is analyzed by those who know him best in the locker room, his teammates. Let's roll it for this week.
Wow, that's a good question.
Peyton's the life of the locker room. He's the life of the party.
When guys start dancing or, are going crazy in the locker room, it usually always starts with Peyton.
I mean, the dude is always partying. He's a big ladies' man as well.
Peyton seems to always have a girl.
He's with a different girl every time I see him.
He loves girls.
He'd be good in a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man. I know he likes to get out on the weekends and have fun, and him and Dalton are doing their thing, dancing at Fuego Friday or wherever they're at.
For a big guy, he's got some moves.
He's a great dancer. He loves to dance. He's always doing that.
Oh, if he was a genre, it'd be straight trap music. He needs to get his groove on, and that's the kind of music that does it for him, so.
Niall Horan, I think is his name. I think he's from One Direction, and I kind of see him as a 1D kind of guy.
He's kind of like a giant teddy bear, I would say.
But there's some times where I'm just wondering kind of what's going through his head, just at times.
Oh, who knows? He might be partying all night with people. He's just the party guy.
I love Peyton because he's a great person, and in college, he and I would have hung out.
Just everybody loves Peyton, and Peyton loves everybody.
All right.
Fair enough.
So, did they kind of get him, Dave?
It was pretty consistent, wasn't it?
Girls, party,
dancing.
He's a social guy, no new friends.
He's all friended up. All right, Cougar fans, remember basketball season is blanket season. That means Minky Couture. Learn more at softminkyblankets.com. Coming up after the break, we got more of Peyton Dastrup, your questions and Peyton's answers. Plus, we've got 10 questions just around the corner. Stick around with us here in Studio C.
When the Sports Nation guys do a show at Deseret First Credit Union, you never know which BYU Sports VIP might show up.
That's the Cosmobile. The Cosmobile's rolling up, baby. Woo! Cosmo's here!
Hey, maybe Cosmo needs a student checking account or a soda inside.
This has already been the best In a Minute ever. Ever. Now bump that music, Cosmo.
Deseret First Credit Union, proud to support BYU Sports Nation on BYU Radio and BYU TV.
I have strengths that I never thought I had.
The experience I had as a player, it was a great honor for me to play for him and to be part of his family.
This place is amazing, just extraordinary.
A ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for.
You're not a man on an island. You're in the midst of this artistic community.
He could be the king of France for all I care. I will not marry him.
A hidden camera show called Random Acts.
We thought it was going to be like easy. It didn't turn out like that.
This is crazy. BYU Sports, baby. Drops it up.
This is the place.
We are the human race, not them. We decide how we live, not them.
Tell me I'm a superhero.
Ooh, I'm gonna give you some do-si-dos.
You have no idea.
It's been a long time.
It's been forever.
And we thought they should be here with you, Gary. Go ahead and turn around.
This is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life.
I'm Joe's father.
It's all about love, and it's all about coming together. It's all about lifting each other up.
Yeah, right there.
BYU Basketball with Dave Rose is presented by Siegfried and Jensen, helping Utah families for over 25 years.
Here's a look at our Cougars in the pros. Remember Fredette? A casual 41 earlier today in China. Kyle Collinsworth played 3 games with the Mavericks so far. He's up with the big team. Charles Abuo is playing ball in France, and Brandon Davies over in Lithuania. And also earlier today, Eric Mika played a game in Italy. Pulled down 5 rebounds to go with 17 points. Those are our Cougars in the pros. Welcome back to BYU Basketball with Dave Rose and player guest Peyton Dastrup. It is time for Peyton to go one-on-one with Cougar Nation for a bit, and we'll start right here in our live audience. We've got Shayla White coming to the mic with Peyton. Hey, Shayla.
Hello. Peyton, did you ever play basketball with your sisters, and if so, did they ever beat you with any games?
Yes, I've played with them. No, they have not beat me yet. Maybe when I'm in a wheelchair or something like that. If I ever end up in that situation, let's knock on wood. Hopefully I keep playing for a while. But no, I love my sisters. They're very focused on volleyball, which is also a sport that I love to play as well. But no, they have not been able to overcome my abilities, so you could say.
He has a great family, and both his sisters are really athletic. They're both. You know, that's one of the funnest parts about recruiting is you get to meet a lot of people.
Are you the oldest?
Oldest, only boy. Yep.
2 sisters below you, and that's it. Family of 5.
Yep.
Now, you mentioned Dad was a hockey player. We'll get into some hockey with you here in a little bit.
Good.
But you love the sport, right?
Yep.
Clearly. All right. Second question. We go to Russell Alley here in the studio. Hey, Russell.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Peyton. How's it going, man?
All good, man.
Good. So with a loss like happened on St. Mary's, how do you get over that? Is there anything that you do personally, just kind of put it out of your head and get ready for the next game?
Personally, I like to watch film a lot. I'm a film junkie, and we've got a team account that we're able to watch old games and practices and stuff like that. And I like to just kind of constructively criticize either myself or kind of what I saw the team doing in a certain situation. And so I'll go back and I'll watch film of things that we did right, or wins that we got, or moments that we executed really well, to be able to reinstill what I personally, and I think Coach as well, knows that we're capable of. And so, I mean, you hear voices from family and friends and fans and stuff like that. That's always, I think it's good to hear, because it keeps you grounded and it keeps you humble and focused on what the task is at hand. But once we get inside our locker room and on the court, it's a very dedicated, driven, and focused effort to make sure that we continue to execute and do the things that we know we do best, which is communicate and trust each other. And so Our record has shown our ability to do that so far, but coming off a loss, we look to be able to kind of get the first punch out there and be able to establish ourselves as a dominant team in this game that's coming up on Thursday and in this conference and in the nation as well. So.
Russell, thank you. Shayla, also good questions. Thanks, guys. All right, every week our guest on the Rose Show faces the call it the low-pressure gauntlet. Oh, yes, time for the game show, Mike. Low-pressure gauntlet of 10 quirky questions, and Peyton Dastrup is next up on the not-so-hot seat. Yes, we check out the 10 questions leaderboard right now. 4 have run the gauntlet, and Yoli and Jashir.
Dang, Tej.
9 of 10. Yeah, TJ, I think, wants to come back. So I guess, there's only one spot ahead of those guys. Just see if we can go 10 for 10. Hasn't happened yet, but here we go. All right, question number 1. And don't look at the prompter.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. All right, question 1. These two fellow, I'm going to call them fellow graduates, these two fellow graduates of Mountain View High School in Mesa, Arizona, your high school, are 2nd and 3rd on BYU's career passing yardage list. Who are they?
John Beck and Max Hall.
Yep, there you go. Yep, John Beck and Max Hall, or Max Hall and John Beck. Very good. Question number 2. Your career single-game scoring high of 14 points came this season against which team?
Idaho State.
Yep, Idaho State, 2 for 2. Of your last 7 3-point field goal attempts, how many have you made?
6.
6, yes. You were on you were 6 for 6 at one point.
I was doing all right, yep.
Yeah. This artificial waterway connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans in Central America.
Panama Canal.
Yeah, there you go. Panama was his mission country.
Yep.
4 for 4. Question 5. Name this former Chicago Bears running back who had the 2nd most career rushing yards in NFL history.
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton, yes.
So I was named after him.
Yep. For him?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Sweetness, yep.
There it is. So 5 for 5. Name this NHL career scoring leader who was once a part owner and later head coach of your Phoenix Coyotes. Oh, Peyton.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. Yes.
I gave you a stare there.
Wow, geez, I was a little concerned there for a second. Question 7. Which of the BYU basketball coaches played for high school coaching legend Morgan Wooten at storied DeMatha High School in Maryland?
Quincy Lewis.
Keith Schroyer.
Sorry, Coach.
Question 8. This American rapper, music producer, and entrepreneur was born Sean John Combs, but is known better by one of these stage names.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy, yeah. We would also have accepted Diddy, Puff Daddy, or Puffy. They all would work.
Perfect.
And your Twitter handle is at P.
Daddy.
Daddy, close enough.
Yep.
All right, question 9. After your last 2 BYU home games, you wore NHL throwback jerseys representing Patrick Kane of the Blackhawks and Alex Ovechkin of the Capitals. Of those 2, which is your favorite?
Patrick Kane.
Patrick Kane. Yeah, that's correct. Way to go.
Perfect.
And lastly, number 10. This is to go 9 of 10, by the way. If you were to have a pet dog in Provo, let's just say, which of your teammates would you most trust to take care of it while you left town for the weekend?
Luke.
Luke Worthington is correct. So 9 of 10. You have joined the top of the leaderboard, and the only one you miss is Heath Schroyer.
Yep.
And you'll never miss it again.
A lot of those answers are in the cloud.
You're right.
So when you say it, then it comes out of the cloud.
Exactly.
Peyton, good job. 9 for 10. We're proud of you. Way to go. Good luck this weekend, all right?
Thank you.
Peyton Dastrup, everybody. After the break, more questions for Dave Rose and from the audience and Twitter. This is BYU Basketball with Dave Rose. Back in a bit.
Hi, I'm Dave McCann with BYU TV Sports. Each season, we invite companies like yours to be a part of the BYU brand, aligning your business with respected academics and athletics. Becoming a corporate partner means you'll benefit from showcasing your products and services with game day signage, social media, radio, and TV campaigns. Whether on the field, in the stands, or on the air, BYU's here to help your brand grow. Email sponsorship at byu.edu today.
Excited for the reboot. The teaser looks really good. So
Sammy, are these yours?
Mom, what are you doing here?
Can a mom just drop in on her special snowflake?
No, really, what are you doing here?
I'm moving in with your sister to make sure you two eat healthy.
We know how to feed ourselves.
Just like you know how to decorate.
Don't worry, I took care of that too. The girls are gonna love it.
BYU Meal Plans. Home cooking without mom.
Blue runs deep on BYU TV. Don't miss the BYU San Francisco women's basketball game. Live Thursday at 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain. Watch all of your favorite BYU teams on BYU TV. Your home for Cougar sports.
He was 26 when he became a paraplegic. He hadn't become bitter about it, and he's just sort of used that opportunity to help other people and to be a voice for people who don't have a voice.
I think we deserve to have a few questions answered. Let's start with why am I here?
You are here because the sparks restored you to life 4 centuries after your death.
But why us?
Would you rather we restore someone else?
I would rather know the truth.
The truth is, humans were extinct. Now they are not.
Kindness.
Thank you.
Pass it on.
Into a three, top of the key. Go! Elijah Bryant!
And that's the exciting play of the game, presented by Nissan, a proud partner of the BYU Cougars. Nissan, innovation that excites. We're back on BYU Basketball with Dave Rose here in Studio C. We've got live audience and Twitter questions coming up ready to roll for Dave in a second, but that play puts you up 55-49 late, and it highlights Elijah Bryant's three-point prowess. He's gone from a 28% shooter from three last year to 44% this year.
Yeah, and I think that you can't, undervalue how much work he's put into it. I mean, he spent so much time over the summer, but you didn't really see Eli as what he's really capable last year. He was, playing hurt basically the entire year, and I think the last probably 3 weeks of the season, he shot the ball really well from the three-point line. And then he's just kind of carried that over to this season. And, I think that his ability just to be able to create with the ball and finish plays at the rim, get to the free throw line, and now, really accurate from the three-point line is really helping our group.
Got some Q&A for you, but how about to Peyton on the 10 questions tonight? Pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It surprised me that he missed the DeMatha question. I thought everybody knew he played for Morgan Wooten. But, the one thing that's funny, we had our birthday show. I'm 60. These guys, I think they know a lot of stuff that they don't know, I mean,
because they're too young to know it?
Too young to know. I mean,
Yeah.
How would they know?
Yeah.
Unless they watched all the stuff that I watch and listen to my iPod. I got all the classic rock music on. I think everybody knows all the Eagles songs and all the,
But they don't.
But they don't.
They know trap music, whatever that is.
That is.
Yeah. All right, let's go to our studio here, audience for Dave Rose and Macy Amison is at our mic. Hello, Macy.
Hello. Great game against St. Mary's, by the way.
Thank
but
you.
after the heartbreaking loss, how do you get your team fired up to play in these must-win WCC games?
That's a good question. And Peyton tried to address it himself, on what he does. I think every guy, every person, even coaches included, staff, managers, all the guys, they kind of have a routine that they go through. For me personally, it never really settles until I get with the team. And so on a Saturday night, it's really awkward because you leave, you got all day Saturday, you don't meet with the guys on Sunday, you get back on Monday, and then you can kind of talk through it and feel it, and then you're out on the court and, it's let's go, business as usual. But it kind of stirs for a long time with me until I can get back, with the guys. Sometimes with, like on a Thursday night game, and you can get on the court that next Friday morning, and it feels a lot better, a lot quicker than waiting all weekend and letting it stir.
I'm with you. All right, more Dave Rose Q&A is coming up after our break. This is BYU Basketball with Dave Rose. Back in a bit.
If I got hurt and was laid up at home, I wouldn't even think to call a lawyer. What a hassle. I'd want to meet them first.
What if I told you that for your first consultation, your lawyer will come to you, home or hospital?
Really?
Really.
They do that?
If you've been injured, we'll come to you. It's your job to get better. It's our job to deal with the insurance companies.
Learn more at siegfriedandjensen.com.
You know what? I started from the bottom. Now we're here.
fills me with rage.
Hey, watch it! I'm jumping it!
Okay, it's gonna be fun.
Some experiences can't be explained. Your actions will not be forgotten.
I'm speechless. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Perfect.
How did you do that?
That was amazing. Right?
You hear that, world? I'm still watching!
Don't be too conspicuous. There she is right there.
My mind, yeah, it drags me back 5 years. I followed her, wheeling through a week or more.
We don't even have time to practice. We just have to run it because they're walking in right now.
You guys are nice.
No, you're nice.
BYU Basketball with Dave Rose is brought to you in part by Nissan, innovation that excites.
All right, our final Q&A segment with Coach Rose. Use the hashtag Rose Show to get a question in for Dave every week. And let's go right to Twitter for a couple of questions. First one comes in from @ScottKillian15. Scott asks, Dave, as a member of Phi Slamma Jamma at Houston, how many dunks did you have?
That's an awesome question. One. I always tell people between Clyde and I, we had 49.
You accounted for?
He had 48 and I had one.
Yeah. Do you remember who it was against?
Against Rice. Yep. On the side with where the curtain is. You know, they have that old gym in Autry Court.
Yeah.
And we had a little trap and knocked that thing away and went there and knocked it. And that was a dunk, ferocious dunk in Phi Slamma Jamma without a three-point line. If you can believe that, that's when I played.
Yeah, there was no three-point line
No
back.
three-point line.
And that's your one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because if it was a three-point line, I might have thought about just pulling up and shooting the three.
Scott, thanks for the question. Question number 2 from Twitter here, @Delta Cougar. What changes need to be made for the next time you play to beat St. Mary's?
Well, I think there's quite a few things that we've discussed as a coaching staff, and how to deal with Jock is an issue, a real issue. He went 13 for 15 against us, and I thought we had a chance to get him in foul trouble, and things just didn't work the way we needed it to work. The three-pointers they got late in the game was because we changed and went down on him. So that's going to be one big issue. The other thing is our execution. I mean, we can pick 10, 12 different possessions where there's things that we do every day and we're really good at, and we just kind of got confused, and we saw a couple of them, on the film there. And so not a lot, but there's some adjustments we can make, and look forward to that game when it comes back to us at the end of January sometime.
All right, fans, appreciate the questions. We are back after this with closing comments from the coach. This is BYU Basketball with Dave Rose.
Is happiness simply about doing what we love to do? Or is it more than that? There are times when we need each other. Only by giving of ourselves do we truly find happiness. In supporting each other, in sharing each other, we're all connected. We revere life, and we revere health. Let's live better.
He was 26 when he became a paraplegic. He hadn't become bitter about it, and he's just sort of used that opportunity to help other people and to be a voice for people who don't have a voice.
We're playing an unselfish brand of basketball, so it's just super fun to get out there and play with those guys.
Watch BYU take on Pacific live this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 8 Mountain. We're all in with BYU TV Sports.
We could be about to see something genuinely remarkable. Yes, let's go.
People who really, truly care about others can do phenomenal things.
This is like legitimately uplifting.
I'm not gonna give up. I have to do this.
I think tonight was the start of something really special.
Your story, what would you say it is?
Oh, wow.
Here's under that.
Green!
It's completely blown my mind. It's even better than I expected.
Kindness. Thank you. Pass it on.
All right, so welcome back to BYU Basketball with Dave Rose, presented by Siegfried & Jensen. Here's our broadcast schedule for this week as BYU hits the road, Bay Area, and then inland a little bit. But at USF, late night, it'll be a 9 o'clock Mountain Time tip, 11 back east, 8 o'clock for the radio pregame on BYU Radio. Watch it on AT&T Sportsnet here in this time zone in the mountains. And then Saturday, BYU at Pacific, playing at the Spanos Center. Again, late back east, 8 o'clock Mountain Time tip. And a 7 o'clock radio pregame BYU Radio. BYU TV's out there to carry that game, so that's how we've got you covered this week for BYU basketball. All right, another question from Twitter for Coach Rose here as we close out the show. It's from @JanaByTheSea, and she asks, Coach Rose, what's your signature angry move when you're on the bench?
It's changed from year to year.
He's got a wide repertoire.
Yeah. When I was younger in my career, I'd stomp my foot until one time the heel of my shoe ended up at half court. Okay, one of the manager guys had to run out and grab it. It was like getting a tee after a kickoff.
Yeah, ran out to get the heel.
And then I've got nails in my shoe, and I get the heel and I stick it back on there. So I coached the rest of the game. So I stopped doing that. I've thrown water bottles, just down real quick, but then they come back up and your pants are all wet. So I've thrown my coat off, one time, and my proudest my children have ever been to me. And,
that was in Vegas.
Yeah, that was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was when Twitter was just starting, and I was actually, my daughter, seriously, Taylor, she said, Dad, I've never been so proud. You're trending.
And you're like, what is trending?
What does that
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
But, so right now I'm trying to keep things under wraps.
But it's good that you expanded your range over the years. You've got to have new go-to moves. Yeah. All right, a great opportunity for you guys this week, and it really is that. It's an opportunity. You go on the road for back-to-back games to bounce back and get back right. Yeah, and we've got a couple of these. We're out for 2 games, 2 or 3 of them, I think, and then we've got some that are split. We've got Thursday at home, Saturday on the road, and vice versa. But these back-to-back games on the road, it's just, it's really important. You got to go out there and deal with whatever happens. And the guys always say, well, what do you mean? What does all that mean? I had guys, game day wake up and they're sick and they don't feel very well, and guys that get hurt in practice the night before, and all kinds of things can happen. And when you're out there, you just got to everybody pull together and try and play your best and see if you can get 2 and bring them home. Well, we'll see you on the road, and USF's a place you played well, so hopefully the good feelings continue on the hilltop. Yeah, it's both these teams are really create a new, unique challenge, and hopefully we'll be up for both of them. All right, we are on the road at USF and at Pacific. Fans, we'd love to see you here in Studio C for next week's show. To request seats, go to BYUCougars.com/Rose Show. Do that Monday or Tuesday to be in the audience next Tuesday night, and they're free seats at BYUCougars.com/Rose Show. We'll talk to you next Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Mountain, for Payton Dastrup and the head coach, Dave Rose. I'm Greg Wrubell, and this has been BYU Basketball with Dave Rose, live from Studio C. Good luck to the Cougs, and we'll see you next week. So long.
Hi, I'm Steve Young. Graduating from BYU was a major achievement, but like you, my story didn't end at graduation. Share your story at rise.byu.edu and reconnect with the spirit of the Y.
Hi, I'm Dave McCann with BYU TV Sports. Each season, we invite companies like yours to be a part of the BYU brand. Showcase your business with game day signage, social media, radio, and TV campaigns. Email sponsorship at